Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports MLB Rundown Picks and Predictions for Sunday, May 11th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, we're going to recap one of the best baseball days we have had probably the entire season. 6-1 on the day, smacking two really nice plus money line plays, only losing one. And that's because the Red Sox decided to lay a fat number on the Royals. So I'm going to recap these games right quick. Then we'll get on to the games we got for tomorrow. First game, it was the Athletics plus 135 on the money line and the over of 9.5 runs. Very interesting game script as to how this one actually played out. The Athletics took a quick 4-0 lead in the bottom of the third with a Luis Arias solo shot, then a Brent Rooker 3-run bomb to left field. Then the Yankees answered with 6 runs of their own. Aaron Judge had 2 solo shots, 13th and 14th of the season. Then it was Austin Wells with a sac fly, Oswaldo Cabrera with a sac fly, and Oswald Peraza with a 2-run homer. Then the Athletics came back. Shea Langoliers, 3-run homer. You had Tyler Soderstrom with a single scoring 2. And then Shea Langoliers does it again, but this time only a double scoring 2. Then in the top of the ninth, you had the Yankees get 1 back. Final score, Athletics 11, Yankees 7. I don't think the Yankees are very good. It's really just Aaron Judge. Again, today he went 2 for 5, 2 home runs. He had 3 total ribbies, and you lose the game. The top half of their lineup isn't consistent enough. Goldie's okay, Grisham's inconsistent, Cody Bellinger is horrible, Volpe's horrible, Wells is mid, Dominguez is mid. I think Jazz Chisholm is still suspended for a while. I don't trust this Yankees team. I don't think they're very good. Next game, this was easy shmoney. Reds plus 125 on the money line and the over of 7.5 runs. This game was done in the first inning. The Reds scored 10 runs in the top of the first inning. 10. Ellie De La Cruz homer, Tyler Stevenson single, Will Benson double, TJ Friedel single, Matt McClain walk, Ellie ground out, Gavin Lux single. 10 runs in 1 inning. This game did get relatively close though. The Astros ended up out-hitting the Reds 14-12, but the Reds win the game 13-9. Kind of a weird game. Lance McCullers, the dude who is making his second start since 2022, 0.1 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 walks, 7 earned runs. That is not the stat line you want to see. What is his ERA now? This has to be absurd. Oh, it hasn't updated yet. His ERA is about to skyrocket. All right, next game we had was the Red Sox minus 120 on the money line. They schmacked the Royals. This game was not close. 10-1. Red Sox have 15 hits. Surprisingly, the Royals actually had 9 hits. They just couldn't score anyone. Let me look at their left on base numbers. 18 base runners left on. Not ideal. Red Sox, they got production from basically everybody. 4 out of their top 5 bats in the lineup all had 1 ribby plus. Rafael Devers went 4 for 4 with 3 RBIs. That is the Rafi we all know. Next game, this was the grossest baseball game I've ever seen in the history of my life. San Diego Padres, Colorado Rockies. We had the over of 11 runs. The current score heading into the bottom of the 9th inning is 21-0. This is a football score at halftime. This is like the Kansas City Chiefs are playing the New York Jets, and it's halftime. But it's not. It's MLB, and it is a home team losing 21-0. You got to disband the team at this point. I mean, just sell it all off. We can have a Las Vegas 2.0. It doesn't matter. You cannot lose 21-0 in a Major League Baseball game. Okay, but we hit the over there, so we take it. Then our only loser was the under 7.5 runs in the Royals and the Red Sox. It probably should have lost by even more. There were 24 total hits in this game. There was only 11 runs scored. Shout out to the Red Sox for winning. I'm not too mad about the under not hitting. An explosion of runs late. They scored 6 runs in the top of the 7th and 8th combined. So whatever. Brings our season record to 166 and 170. Very, very close to back to even. All right, let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. First game we're looking at, it is the Giants in Minnesota taking on the Twins. I'm going to be rocking the San Francisco Giants plus 125 on the money line and taking the over of 8 runs. Giants 24 and 16 on the season, Twins 20 and 20. Giants have Landon Roop on the mound, 2 and 3 with a 4.89 ERA, going up against Pablo Lopez 3 and 2 with a 2.18 ERA. This angle is not so much about the pitchers on the mound, but more so the fact the Giants have lost the first 2 games of the series, and they have played horrible baseball. They scored a singular run in both, losing 3-1 in the opener and 2-1 in the previous day's game. I think they should be able to jump on Lopez here. He has good stuff. I mean, he has a 2.18 ERA for a reason. This dude's a beast. But I really don't think it's that crazy. They can score 2 or 3, and that might be enough here because the Twins' offense really is not good. Twins' offense is ranked 19th overall in the MLB, scoring 4 runs per game. Their team average is hitting 237. They're 21st in overall slugging percentage. They're really not good. The Giants, on the other hand, they have the good God. They score the 10th most runs per game at 4.7. Their team is hitting 243 combined. Slugging, they're hitting 383. They've played 2 bad games in a row. I think they're going to come out tomorrow and be hot with the bats. Yes, the Twins do have the pitching advantage, but do you really want to lay 150 at home with the Twins? I don't, on a whole-ass personable level. And then Pablo Lopez really hasn't gone that far into games this year. His most recent games, he's gone 5 innings, 6 innings, 5 innings, 4 2/3. He's only gone over 6 innings once this entire season. Yeah. Do you feel like laying 150 with the Twins? I don't. Therefore, I will take the Giants trying to avoid a sweep at plus 125. Next game, we are going back to the Angels. Why? I don't know. I must like pain in some sort of way. The Orioles, another team that should never be laying 150 on the road, but they are, so I will fade them. And the Angels have their best pitcher on the mound, Tyler Anderson. Orioles, 14 and 23 on the season. They have Zach Eflin on the mound, 2 and 1 with a 3.0 ERA. He has not pitched in over a month. This is his first start in a while, coming off of a lat injury. He's going to be limited, so you're going to see a bullpen game for probably 5 innings out of the Orioles. That is not something you want to see from an Orioles fan. Their bullpen sucks. They're not good. They've given up a ton of runs this season. Now, the other problem, the Orioles can't hit. They're 23rd in runs per game at 3.7 runs. Their overall team average is hitting 228. They don't steal bases, 18 stolen bases on the season so far. Their defense is bad, ranked 28th overall in the MLB. They give up a lot of homers. Their pitching staff has given up 56 homers. That is one thing the Angels do very well. Angels are 5th overall in home runs, 51. They are tied 14th in slugging percentage, hitting 386. I think they're going to get him here. Tyler Anderson, he's been solid recently. 2-0 on the season. He has 40 innings pitched, 34 strikeouts, 13 walks. He does have a slight home run problem. 7 dingers given up, but he's yet to record a loss. He's given up exactly 2 runs in his previous 2 starts at Seattle and versus Toronto. I think against an Orioles team that is very much struggling to hit the baseball, he should be able to go well. So I think plus 115 on the money line is very, very good a value. Next game, we are going to not bet a money line and only bet an over. It is the Reds and the Astros. Based off what I saw today, we are going to see some runs tomorrow. Now, pitching for the Reds is a dude making his 2nd ever MLB start. His name is Chase Petty, 0-1. That is not a typo for the ERA, 34.71 ERA. His previous game was versus St. Louis. He went 2 1/3 innings, gave up 7 hits, 9 earned runs, 2 homers, and 3 walks. This dude is not very good. Then in the other side of the mound, you have Ronel Blanco, 2-3 on the year with a 4.98 ERA. I'm pretty sure he's actually coming off of a good start. Actually, no, he's not. He's given up 3 runs in 3 out of his last 4 starts. He gave up 3 in 6 innings pitched off of 7 hits to Milwaukee. He gave up 3 earned runs in 5 innings pitched to Detroit. And then he gave up 3 earned runs in 5 innings pitched to St. Louis. So both of these pitchers are about to get shelled. The previous game score, 12-9, I think? 13-9 with the Reds winning. The Reds are an offense who is very unpredictable. The Reds are either going to score 2 runs or they're going to score like 7 runs. There's no real in between. Both these teams hit the ball well the previous day. Chase Petty, I don't think he's going to do well in his first road start. Therefore, give me the over 8.5 runs. We should be seeing a lot of dudes cross the plate. Final game we are looking at, it is the Phillies and the Guardians. This is the exact spot where you back the Guardians. At home, catching a ridiculous number, plus 140. Again, if you're backing the Guardians, you have to do them when they're at home or on the road and they're a dog. You do not bet the Guardians as a favorite. You bet them as a large dog because they continue to win baseball games they have no business winning. This one is the final game of the day for some reason. Pitch is at 7:10 p.m. I'm thinking maybe that's because they want to... Actually, no, I think the Cavs play late tomorrow, too. Yeah, I'm confused as to why this game is this late, but whatever. Guardians have Luis Ortiz on the mound, 2-3 on the season with a 5.30 ERA. Phillies are rocking out Zach Wheeler, 3-1 with a 3.35 ERA. Luis Ortiz, though, is coming off of a fantastic start. Oh, wait, no, he's not. He got shelled. Oh, I forgot about that. Doesn't matter. Flip-flop starts. 2 starts ago, his last home start, I should say, versus Minnesota, went 6 1/3 innings, gave up 3 total hits, 0 runs. Then he went to Washington and got absolutely shit-rocked. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. Zach Wheeler, on the other hand, 3-1 on the season, 51 innings pitched, 66 strikeouts. That number should not go up that much. The Guardians team, we don't really strike out much. Kwan, no. Arias, a little bit. Ramirez, no. Santana, yes. Manzardo, no. Noel, a ton. Angel Martinez, no. Will Wilson probably won't play tomorrow. Hedges might be the worst catcher in the league. Anyway, Guardians, the only angle here, we should not be plus 140 at home. We are one of the best home record teams in baseball. 12-6 at home this season, 7-3 in our last 10. This is the rubber match of this series. Guardians won the first game 6-0. Phillies came back and answered in game 2, winning 7-1. I think the Guardians get it done. Plus 140 is ridiculously disrespectful. This Phillies team really hasn't been this good this season on the road. 10-10 straight up away from home. They're not hitting the ball as well as they probably should. They average 4.8 run per game, 8.8 hits per game. Their slugging is up, but the Guardians are right there. 4.3 runs per game. They are 12th in slugging in the league. Batting average, not the best, hitting 239, but the Guardians are the move. Plus 140 at home is disrespectful. Give me the Guardians. Give me the over because there is a chance Luis Ortiz gets absolutely shelled. So if that happens, I would like the over. Okay, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.